Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to create the cinnamon toast. All one breath. This drink leads you into the weekends. We're going to be doing yet another fall seasonal style cocktail. Hot apple cider. Like I said, non-alcoholic. So think non-alcoholic for the Europeans who think that should be spiked. We're going to use something that a lot of the fans of the show like. Captain Morgan spiced rum. This is the private stock. Only the best for Common Man Cocktails. We're going to use another one of these cool mugs. These kind of like coffee-esque fancy mugs. You can see through it, so it looks all epic. We're going to also be rimming it with some cinnamon sugar. You can't really see it. Risky. And what I did to make this cinnamon sugar, I'm a chef, so I made this myself. 1 part cinnamon, 1 part sugar. Stirred it around. Bam. Done. And to rim it, I couldn't think of anything. We could either use the cider. You need something sticky on the edges because otherwise it doesn't do much. So what I thought to do is I got some apple juice here, and I'll just have this apple juice. We'll do it now and see how it works. This is completely off the cuff. I have no idea what I'm doing, like as the usual. And I'm going to try and just rim the glass a little bit with something wet. And seems to all be around there. Then we'll just dip it right in here. Spin it around a little bit. I like the chunkies. See how that comes out. Not too bad. So there you go. There you're done. No, just kidding. That's your rimming. So we've got our cinnamon sugar on there. Put that on there first, I hope. We're going to pour in here 6 ounces of hot apple cider. I boiled it ahead of time. There we go. We're going to add that first. Then we're going to put in there 1 1/4 ounces of Captain Morgan. And we're going to drink it. Does that look like 6? Hopefully I have 1 1/4 in here. Really running low. Don't you hate when you go to the liquor store and you know the stuff you need and you get there and you don't know what you need now? You gotta write that stuff down. It's like when I used to buy DVD or CDs. Remember those days? CDs?
No, I remember singles.
Singles. Oh, yeah, the days of singles where you went in and bought a $3 tape of CNC Music Factory and Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
2 songs, and then you put it in,
Yeah.
you flipped it over, and you listened to it.
Yeah, it was always on. And you know what they did? They put the greatest hits or whatever the hit was on one side of the tape, and you flip it over, it was always like this B-side, something they were pushing for some other song. Or a remix. They did the remix. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. There you go. That is your cinnamon toast. You don't even have to stir it. You just pour that sucker in and drink. Let's do the deed. Smells like cinnamon-coated apples. Tastes like butter. Cinnamon butter.
It's all in your head.
It is all in my head. This is like the drink where, this is when you imagine the best time of your life. This is the drink you're holding. You don't even know it, but I'm telling you right now, this is it. So I would say, on a scale of 1 to awesome, it's like, definitely awesome. And this is a drink you could drink all night. Well, until you get sloppy drunk. But there's not that much up. It could be dangerous. Nice and warm, really warms up the belly. Sit down in front of a fire during the fall, holidays, Thanksgiving's coming up. Very well balanced, a little sweet, but not too sweet. Very good body, spicy, holiday-esque. It's good. There you go. That is your cinnamon toast. It kind of does taste a little like cinnamon toast, but it's really not hard to, I don't think, reproduce that type of taste in something that's just going to be awesome. I love cinnamon toast. So, I'm your host, Derek Schomer, for yet another cocktail for the fall. Wait, we're not done. Pause. We got to mention this before we roll out of the weekend. If you want to do our 10 cane recipe, which is it's called the 10 cane spiced apple punch on November 20th, is when we're going to air the show. There's a recipe on the back. I'll use this one. It's the whole bottle of 10 cane, so it's a big punch. And so it's going to make 12 cocktails. So you use 1 bottle. You can make a hot or a cold one. We're going to do the cold one. The warm one looks pretty good, but it's not going to be as exciting for the show because it's already going to be done. So think about that. If you're looking to do that, you want to make it for the show, or you want to make it for you're having guests over this holiday. It's got a spice packet here that you put inside of your apple juice, not cider, apple juice. Send me an email or hit one of the contact us forms, depending on where you find us, and I could send a couple of these out. I've got limited supply, but I've got enough to go around for at least the first 20 people. So if you're looking for that, hit me up. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. We're teaching you how to drink.